Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. I'm Jessie Lang coming to you from the beautiful California Canyon roads, and I'm here to check out a new luxury brand from Acura. It's called the ILX. It comes with 3 transmission options, and it's aimed at Generation Y. So, as a member of Generation Y, I'm interested to see how well they've met the needs of that demographic. So right now, the baby boomers make up the bulk of the luxury market consumers. There are about 75 million baby boomers, which is actually about the same size as the Generation Y population. So basically, Acura needs to be acutely aware that different generations have different ideas about what's important to them. A very sad and depressing statistic is that Generation Y people are the first to have lower disposable incomes than their parents. So clearly, affordability is a huge factor in our purchasing decisions. So in addition to affordability, we also care a great deal about styling and about the environment, some of us more than others. But with this in mind, Acura has created 3 different transmissions. You can get a 2-liter automatic, you can get a 2.4-liter 6-speed manual, which is probably going to be my favorite, and also there's a hybrid option, which is what I'm driving right now. So with these 3 options, they're trying to get my generation into luxury brands earlier than is typical. And again, they're trying to appeal to our sensibilities. So among them, technology. Technology is really important to us, especially technology that can empower us. So they've put a lot of thought into that, and we've got a very teched out system in our center stack design. The center stack design is okay. It's pretty intuitive. Most things are self-explanatory, though the nav was actually a little bit harder to utilize. It took a minute to figure out which controls operated which functions. As for the aesthetic, it doesn't look that cool. It's not that catchy or flashy. So if that matters to you, you might be disappointed. Other parts of the car are a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. You've got some pretty decently sporty gauges. You have red lighting in the dash, stainless steel pedals. So some of those features are nice. As far though as the whole layout in here goes, Acura is known for being rational, for making rational decisions. And I respect that, the way I respect sensible shoes. So they're not of the bigger is better mindset. They want things that are present, to have a function, a utility. They don't want unnecessary accents. And that works for a lot of people. As for how the hybrid feels, it's a very smooth and easy ride. You obviously don't have a ton of acceleration power. It's, a little bit understated. It's kind of like a car that says, there's no need to shout. Now, as an enthusiast, admittedly, I don't find hybrids that thrilling or fun. Of course, that's not their intended purpose anyway. But it was really smart, I think, of Acura to make 3 transmission options. The 2-liter automatic is going to make up the bulk of their sales. Then you've got the hybrid for the environmentally conscious. And then you've got the 2.4-liter 6-speed manual for people like me. Another thing people might really appreciate about this car is that there's a lot of sound-absorbing materials in here. The windshield is made of a sound-insulating glass, and the car has active noise control, which basically uses your subwoofer to cancel out frequencies, kind of like the way a set of Bose noise-canceling headphones work. They paid a lot of attention to the aerodynamics, which in turn enable the vehicle to achieve better fuel economy. So they used low-resistance tires to reduce the friction, and they created the car out of a lot of high-tensile steel so that it's got a rigid yet lightweight body. It's actually designed to have a coupe look, but the good thing is you won't feel cramped when you're sitting in the back seat. On the outside, it has a lot of crisp lines and pretty nice curves, kind of creates a seamless effect. We have a swoop here on these rear fenders. It's got a really wide and round front view, and from the back it has a really planted stance. The hybrid has a chrome lower grille trim, and of course on the back you've got your hybrid emblem. An interesting little factoid about the hybrid is that it's going to be built in Indiana, which makes it the first of their hybrids to be constructed in the United States. The pricing is pretty reasonable. The 2-liter costs about $27, or is expected to cost about $27, and the hybrid as well as the 2.4-liter are expected to cost about $30,000. And they're also expected to go on sale on May 25th. So as for my overall impression, I feel like it's not bad, which might not be fair though, because I've already admitted my bias and how I much would have preferred to drive the manual. There's just something about the intentionality of the manual that I appreciate so much, and the engagement. But as far as hybrids go, pretty decent ride. You kind of feel like you could drive it with a blindfold on, because it's all just really sweet and easy. It should also be said that it's not really fair to judge the hybrid on these crazy canyon roads. This isn't the terrain it was built for. It's an urban car. It would probably be great for your daily commute. Now, Acura's goal is to sell 180,000 cars in 2012. That's 45% more than they sold in 2011. So clearly that's a tall order. It'll be interesting to see if they can pull it off. All right, I'm gonna go return this safe and reliable car to its rightful owner. I'm Jessie Lang, and I will see you guys next Thursday.